Hello, 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 hello. We're back. Lunch is over. I'm feeling full. How are you feeling?
Oh, so full. The food here, great.
Freya absolutely knocked it out of the park. But enough about food. We have card games to play now. Something to stress to you guys is these are elimination matches in the lower tables now. Because it is simply 5-2 and you're in, some people could be knocking each other out.
Yeah, a big one for us. Two of our local Cactuars, Paul McAvoy versus Dan Harben this round. Whoever loses it, it is out of contention for top cut.
In the meantime, we have on stream two of the 2-1s. We've got Silverback, also known as Meech, and Lee Madgwick of Madgers. And you guys wanted a world's meta? We got a world's meta. It's Giga WoL and Mono Ice.
Yeah, exactly that. Now, standard opening here. Sarah into... Oh, we're going straight
Aria.
for the... Oh, sorry, Aria. I thought that was Sarah. Going straight into 7-drop wall.
Yep, pretty much what you expect on the tin. Baked Beans got nothing on this. So, how does Madgers open? So, Mono Ice is turned second, got a lot better because of Roger Hadeen and Lufenian.
Yeah, a lot of this we're seeing running around the around the room tonight. So,
Speaking of,
Lufenian, please
Yep.
discard a card.
so Ice has traditionally been the deck that has been most impacted by whether you go first or second. It can make a huge difference, but cards like Lufenian and the General with the ability to give haste to your Laswell, speak of the devil.
Yeah.
Does he have the Rogers? Does he have the Rogers?
Looks
Does he
like
have
we're
the Rogers? He's got the Rogers!
Oh, it's full
the
steam ahead.
opening. It's the opening. Rogers swings, gives Laswell haste, and Laswell says at the end of the turn, if a knight attacked, discard.
You know what? Went full pirate there.
Arr. I mean, I got to be robbed of something. So, the thing is, this is going to completely mess up the Giga WoL math. And I think Meech knows this. So, is he able to still cast the wall? Not with those EXs, he's not.
No, it feels like he's going to have to bin his entire hand to do this.
He's going to have to discard because of the last wall effect.
Yeah, that is painful. So we're probably not seeing 7 CP wall this turn.
Yep. There we go. Ice went second, and it did that much damage because you opened the nuts.
Yeah, this is. It feels like this might be pretty quick, almost a mercy killing, some might say.
So what Dan should do right now is nothing. He should literally do nothing, and he's doing nothing because he's going to discard another card from the last well. But his backup will be backup, and chances are, barring anything, he should be able to cast the wall next turn. There's the Sarah FFL. There's the other last well hit. Cards that do nothing in the damage zone. There's a Nero Tola, so he can't do anything. He's got a discard, but he will have enough for the wall.
Oh, this is going to be deadly if he draws another wall, though.
Oh yeah, if he draws another wall, then he's bricked out.
I think we're just going to have 30 minutes of us chatting to the chat.
Bahamut and Refia. Okay, Wall is
we're good.
live. Wall is live.
Is it going to be enough, though? Because if any sort of knight gets played, we're looking at another Dolphreeze. But
All right, what are we flipping? That's not a 3. That's a good 3.
That's one.
That's a 3. That's
That's
another
a
3.
3.
That's a
That's
really
better.
good 3. Oh, Faris is huge. That's Lastwell dead for a start. That's a search for a second start.
And potentially a draw and crystal.
Or a Banana Sid.
To be honest, I think secure your off-element CP here. I think I prefer it.
Yeah, he's taking your advice. Yep. So, in the correct order, we should be putting that draw first, then the Faris stuff on the stack because we want to search before we draw. Nice and simple economics. So there's we're drawing first apparently.
No, I think I prefer the draw first. Because if you draw something you don't want to then search, you've got that option.
Has he just forgotten about the Faris search? No. He's just done it that way around.
Killing what is necessary.
Yep. Last one's dead. And we get to search a Warrior of Light. He could go for a named character, your Raffia, etc., etc. Or he could just grab another Warrior of Light for the S effect.
Yeah, it looks like people already calling for a Rufus, but don't think we're going to see it this turn.
Alright, we're going 4 colour, so we're going for the S effect. Going for the 4 colour is nice as well because it gives him a multitude of CP that he can potentially use next turn. So, now this is a critical turn for Lee. So he needs to be able to break this board, and he knows the Warrior of Light is in hand. He's got an Ishtola, which can use that Warrior of Light S effect fodder.
Yeah.
He needs to deal with this Faris, because if that Faris starts swinging with what's already on board, that is potentially a lot of damage going through. It won't kill the Rogers, but it might kill all the other things he can play.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think, is that Regime right now is very deadly. You don't want to let Ice get on the attack with pretty much anything. The chat has already called it the Rufus. Again, we saw Physalis in previous rounds.
Well, Rufus is good because it skirts around the potential Warrior of Light S effects and says, no, you just discard it instead of not worrying about your board, your hand's going.
Exactly that.
This is the key turn for Lee now. This is the key turn for Mr. Madgers.
Yeah, he's got to try and keep the pressure up, or I suppose this could also be a list like Callum where potentially he doesn't have the backups there, but let's have a look. So he's playing more backups. He's up to 11 in this one. So there's still Nero and your Sale. I don't know how useful they're going to be right now, but
I think we're already again beyond the point of backups.
Yes.
And maybe not for Lee because he hasn't taken any damage, but certainly for Dan.
Nope, we're just going another last well.
Dollar freeze to Faris.
Yeah,
Okay.
Is he just trying to force out the S effect here?
I would still target the Faris because that on attack effect scares me.
Or
okay. we're gonna Ami.
I don't hate this, to be honest. That last well can be real tricky, especially if we have some of the sort of knights in the deck.
Well, Lee's clearly playing as if he's got a follow up. I assume it's not going to be the Tola. He can still swing with the Rogers. The Rogers swing is perfectly fine.
Yeah, you ain't jumping in front of that. It'll be massive.
Nope. What else is he cooking?
Okay.
Dol Freeze, the Warrior of Light.
That's the newest Shiva. Is he going to remove and get it back? I don't blame him.
He is. He's going to get it back. And he's going to cast it potentially again on the Faris. He's going to swing with the Rogers and just see what's what. Alphino, sure.
God, so many Shiva. So little time.
Sarah FFL and Onion Knight. Oh, must be one of the 3 costs that he's chosen. The Water Lightning Onion Knight.
Yeah, so I remember, I think it might have been local Alex Walker that was also playing that card, but I could be mistaken.
Ooh, he drew a Toto. Can he get a discard? No, he's just going straight for the Tola.
Don't hate this.
Yeah, it can kill the Faris. It can kill Faris and it's game. It's game if this goes through.
Absolutely storming ahead there, keeping the pressure up his lead.
You have to swing with the Ishtola first because the Rogers can be blocked by the Faris. Yeah, he's doing just that.
Just wants a quick read. I don't blame him because
Ishtola is 9k minus 1 for every card in your hand. I believe Dan is sitting on 2, which means he's still doing 7, which means Faris is still dead.
Yeah, exactly that.
There's not much he can do about it. I think we are looking at a GG is right here. He does have the Faris ping, which he's going to do on the Rogers. Does he have a follow-up? That's damage.
Oof,
and he doesn't.
No.
Well,
that was
the game, guys.
That was brutal. I guess we're going to be chatting to the stream for a while once we've had Lee in here. So
yeah, we'll get Lee in here for a quick chin wag.
Yeah, so I guess people are still sleepy after the dinner time break because I barely woke up during that game.
That's a game of Final Fantasy right there. We will get Lee in for a quick chat about live Final Fantasy and the rest, and then we will see if we can bring you a little more in the break in between this and the next round.
Yeah,
we'll catch you guys in a minute. Never mind, discard everything we just said. They're going to play another game.
Yeah, so once they've clearly opened packs.
It was one of the quicker ones that we've seen, and I think it's nice that we get a bit of extra content for you guys. Yeah. So let's see if the roles are reversed, if the tides are turned.
Yeah, let's reset those scores and get ready for round 2.
The grudge match.
Yeah. In the meantime, guys, again, obviously during the Be Right Back screens, you can see obviously what's on sale at the Square Enix store at the moment. Also, check us out to all of our links at CymruCactuars.com. Join us on YouTube, Discord, and Twitch on the weekly basis.
We keep trying to bring you guys the greatest content we can, and we hope you tag us along for the ride. So, how is this going to differ? Well, Dan's drawn the Gigawall, which is a good start.
Is he going to get first this time? Although he did get first last time.
He did, but as we said, Ice can go second now, which is a scary prospect.
Yeah.
I think Lufenian has transformed that deck's ability, and I'm not going to say anything about the general because if I speak, I'm in trouble. There's a Samurai, there's a Uke, there's a Cyan, there's a Gilga. Ooh, we got choices. I think Samurai's a sensible one if you want the Crystal or the Uke.
I mean, getting 2 backups isn't bad
Nope,
here.
both of them net cards. Both of them will net cards. I think the best way to do this would be Uke in second, Samurai first.
No, just getting the draw first.
And then we flip over for the Uke, which is wind or something? Wind or earth?
This Uke?
That's
Guessing.
Uke. Yeah, wind or earth.
Nailed it.
There we go. He's got a wall in hand for the S effect. So, I see a Nero. Nero means Weiss.
Yeah, it feels a bit slow though right now, but
It's fine for this opening because a discard and a dull freeze on backups is not the end of the world by any stretch. Weiss is still a very good card.
yeah, I still find it difficult when it's 2/4 drops in a single turn, but we're not going that way. We're going with a Rufus instead.
Discard, please. Show me the general.
And what are we following up with?
A Vincent. Okay.
So freeze the backups,
Yep,
right?
freeze 2 backups. This Vincent's really good. This is a really good card. Freeze 3 backups on entry, and then tap and you can keep one of them frozen. Or you can keep a forward frozen. Choices are yours.
Which I don't hate against this this wall.
No, do you know what? Considering you went double backup, the Vincent's a pretty good pick. Now, where does he go with this now? The last
Oh
well.
god, this is like Lee is just hitting everything he needs.
Discard, please. And then I wouldn't swim with the Vincent. I keep things down.
No, he's
Okay,
swinging instead. He hits a wall though. That's pretty nice.
Thumbs up of approval.
So can we get back into this?
It's hard to tell because do I see an I see an Axstar and I see fire and ICP.
Yeah, he's got the ward in hand.
He's got a Faris in hand. I'd love that Faris on damage 3. I think you save the Faris for another turn. You're probably going to get one more. The Axstar coming down with potentially another forward. I think that's what he's thinking. It doesn't freeze his Warrior of Light, but it's already dull and frozen, and you get to dull freeze the last one on the Rufus at the same time.
Although if he plays the Faris, isn't there a way you can just take out the last well instead?
He could, but I think I want to keep the search for more S effect fodder for the Warrior of Lights. He's only 1 damage away, and realistically, he's not going to die anytime soon, especially if this dull freeze comes in.
So he's just mathing it out. I think he's looking to get that Axstar down, definitely. Yeah, here we go.
Axstar's nuts. This card is insane. And we all knew it was insane when it printed. We could just never get it to work.
Yeah, and now
Until now.
Yeah, with the inclusion of that wall. Oh.
Or Tyvus.
Yeah, this is true when you get to play for free.
Megissa was already there, it just needed a companion. There's a Gilga coming
So,
now.
how many colours we got? We got
Water, lightning, ice.
earth, water,
There's a
wind. Yeah, he's got a good stack there.
He's got 6. He's got 6. He's a light card away.
Oh no, he needs his Warrior of Light to die. What a shame.
It's a shame Axlar can only target opponents forwards.
Yeah. That's why you need monks, folks.
So, it's on 6, but that still means it's big, it dull freezes, and it's got a lot of keywords.
Yeah, exactly that.
Ooh, I just clipped my neck.
Don't click your neck, man. Got a long couple days still to go.
Yeah, and she needs to put that nerves back into place. We've had an exciting couple games, and I know this one's been a little different, a bit more of your standard meta one.
Yeah.
But it's good to keep it in touch with what people are playing.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very swift kick in the face, but sometimes you just gotta expect that. It just looks like we're still discussing on how we're stacking these.
So, the correct order would be the Dull Freeze resolves It doesn't matter. The main thing is that Gilga needs to hit the board before the ping, because then you get 6k, which means you can kill the last one.
Yeah. Although at the same time, is it necessary now? Because once it's down...
May as well. Unless you can kill something else, just throw it on the last one.
And it doesn't look like he's done that, though.
I don't know, they probably know what they're doing. It's a casual game. We're not going to get too pissy about it.
Yeah, that's very true, actually.
Like, at the end of the day, we're here to just have a bit of fun. And I like that he's kept the Faris in hand, because I think that is a good counter-punch for if Lee is able to answer this board, which is pretty sizable. I wonder, maybe even get a third match in if it goes 1-1. Time depending, obviously.
I mean, we're 15 minutes into the round now, so probably not. But we shall
see how this goes. So, we're going for the Faris now. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, so he finishes off the Rufus.
And the Vincent's getting shot as well. So, one can imagine that the 6k from the Axstar comes down, does 6k to the Rufus. The Faris comes down, takes a k to the Rufus, which kills it, and then does a k plus 2 lots of 6 to the Vincent.
I will say I think we've missed the Faris search as well, right?
Damage 3.
Of course, yep.
That's why I was thinking about saving it, but if he can kill 2 forwards just like that, sure.
Yeah, especially when one of them is Rufus. I think that was a good hit.
Yeah, good plays, good mills. So, how does Lee deal with this now? Because he's on the back foot. I see a Reno in hand. Reno will not be able to do much. He's passing.
Oof.
This is bad because Axstar and Faris are still active and they are going to clean. I think we already might be seeing the end of the game on this one. I don't think Ice has the EXs to deal with this.
No, absolutely not. This list that we're seeing right now feels like a almost a throwback to FF13, where you either win in a couple turns or you lose in a couple turns, and there just is no middle ground.
Bang, bang, bang. Pass.
Oof.
That's another Vincent. That's not going to do much. Shiva? Is Shiva's eye if you can play a forward?
Yeah. This feels bad as well. This is why you never play friendlies with your opponent after the fact, because it just feels bad.
Alright, so we're going Reno. We're giving Reno haste.
Going after the
Swing
Rude.
with Reno. Play the Rude. So Rude should Dolan freeze one of either the Gilga or the Axstar, and then the Shiva should Dolan freeze the other.
I think you just make sure, definitely, that the Axstar does not get back up.
So the Axstar's not getting back up, and he's got the free play Shiva in hand. I believe that's the... Oh, no, apparently not.
Or not.
I would have kept that and casted it just to stay alive a bit longer. So Faris is going to ping. That can just kill the Reno outright, although you just stick it on the Rude. Yep, 3, 6, 7, so Rude's alive on 1k. I don't know why I swung with the Faris and just didn't swing with the Gilga to Dull Freeze it, but there you
go. Sometimes the decisions of the players are way beyond us, but we'll always ask them later.
Us plebeians.
Well, there's damage 6. I can't see this lasting much longer. There's
Dull Froze.
Jump block. Oh, Dull Froze. You don't get to block.
Pull up Gilga. Am I being stupid about this Dull Freeze?
No, I'm pretty sure. Unless
it's when it attacks, or is it just when it enters? Attacks. Choose one character. 5 or more different elements. He's got 5.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
I think that was the whole thing.
Yeah.
So another quite quick one, as we probably expected. So we'll go get Lee, the actual winner of the round.
Yep. And we will have a quick chat with him before bringing you round 5.
Yeah.
5 alive.
Flying through him. Right, so we'll be right back, guys.
And we're back, guys, with the winner of the proper match for that one, Mr. Madgwick here. How are you feeling after that?
Relieved. First game on stream ever. So
really?
Yes, it's been... normally, I've been sort of middle to bottom of tournaments. This season, I've done a couple of changes and started playing a bit differently with the coaching of the YYT.
Okay.
So big up the YYT. And I've done a bit better this season. But yeah, first stream game. So happy to...
Oh, there you go. We got the jitters out of the way, and you put on a clean performance. There's not much we can really say about the matchup, but what were your thought processes as that was going through?
Fear. No, Dan is... we're both from Aldershot. Locals that is no longer, so we used to play against each other a lot, so it's high matchup, but two friends playing each other. So it was never going to be anything more than a friendly with high stakes.
That's what the Winter Cup is. It's friendlies with high stakes.
Yeah.
How have you found the whole day so far?
It's been good so far. YYT, the team are doing great. We've got some good players going 3-0 and 3-1s currently, so we're looking forward for the rest of the tournament. And it's going so far well for myself, obviously, being 3-1, 2 more wins and top cup. And
Don't jinx it now.
Don't jinx it.
No. Take each game as it comes. I'm playing a degenerate deck. So...
you won't find any arguments with us.
No one is going to say
no
anything.
bones about it.
It's a degenerate deck. I honestly think that Rug will possibly see a ban at some point.
I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah,
I'll put it out there.
A lot of people
Like
do.
this guy said it.
I said
Not
it.
us. Not us.
Rug needs
We're innocent
banning.
this time.
Rug needs banning. There's ways to play around it. There's ways of destroying it. But being able to go turn 1 drop, and swing and do degenerate things on top of that swing, like an extra discard from Nazwell after Dull freezing their back up,
Or Rufus.
It allows, and that's just in the dice. It can be played in any deck to do degenerate things. That's why Marshery got the sack.
Yeah.
Stern Leonis.
Yeah. That's why
we
these
all
cards...
remember the Stern days.
I'm still waiting for this Mono Windsor damn ban though, and I don't feel like that's going to happen anytime soon.
I think you missed the boat on that one. So, go on, and just to wrap this up a little bit, you said that you've changed things a little this year, and you've had some coaching from the YYC. How's just that been as an experience as a whole? How's the 2023 been?
Very different. I think before it was myself putting decks together. I'm not a strong deck builder myself, so having people like the YYT that are really good deck builders and put that out there for everybody to see, that's great. Obviously, I'm not playing a YYT deck today. I'm playing a Worlds deck. But
really? Didn't notice.
No, I don't know. I don't know what you're on about. I think having that community, which obviously is what Final Fantasy has always been about, and this is why these tournaments are so fantastic. It's long live.
That's it. These tournaments are fantastic, and we're glad we can keep bringing them. So we're going to take a quick BRB, and we will hopefully bring you round 5 as soon as possible. Stay tuned.